This is Real Life Court. Today on Real Life Court, we have a special case. Two well-known entertainers, two sides of the story, one sweater. Tonight's plaintiff, Aubrey Graham. Plaintiff is suing the defendant, claiming his sweater was stolen from his dressing room by the defendant during a Summer Jam concert. He is seeking $200 in damages and a new sweater. Tonight's defendant, Joe Budden. Defendant claims he didn't have anything to do with that because that would be childish, and he doesn't play child games because he is a grown-ass man. It is a very common sweater. In fact, he's wearing one now. Also, these new rap is soft.
All rise for the Honorable Judge Lee.
It is my understanding the plaintiff, Mr. Graham, is seeking a new sweater and damages. What happened?
Well, Your Honor, first of all, let me tell you, I was headlining Summer Jam on that beautiful evening, and I want to say that I went on about 9, so I was leaving my hotel at 7 p.m. I remember stepping outside and being a little nippy, eh? You know, so I jumped onto my bodyguard's back and he shimmied up the marble floors back to my room so I could grab my sweater. So fast forward to me getting to the green room. I roll up there and there's just a bunch of people back there, you know, smoking, hanging out, doing all kinds of things and all that stuff. I just didn't see any of my woes there. But before I walk up to my dressing room, I peep across the way at Mr. Budden eyeing me and my sweater. Nah, come on, man. What kind of man is you to sit up here and lie on another man in his face, man? These new rap snitches. You would have never seen Tupac and Biggie beefing. They handle they like real.
Yeah, deadass. That's how Brooklyn do, all right? Don't take me to court. Shoot me, say less.
Excuse me, I'm telling my story. I'm not talking to you, but you hear me talking to you. So you answer me.
Mr. Budden, I would like to continue hearing Mr. Graham's side of the story, if that's all right with you.
Ah, damn. Thank you, Your Honor. As I was saying, I noticed Mr. Budden eyeing me and my sweater, but I didn't think anything of it. So I went into my room, changed, got on stage, did all of my hits, and shut that down for the 6. You know, my woes. When I was finished, I got back to my room, and I noticed that my belongings had been rummaged through. I looked around and I saw all of that stuff flipped over, but still there nonetheless, until I noticed, and my heart sank into my gut. My sweater was gone. It was the best I ever had.
Now, what makes you so sure it was the defendant, Mr. Budden?
When I asked security, they told me they saw a man walking out of my dressing room with it on, and the description was very similar to Joe. Are you serious right now? And when I looked at the security footage of him exiting the building, I saw it with my own 2 eyes.
You saw Mr. Budden?
I mean, unless you know another man with a beard on his face, Joe. Man, this must be a joke, right? You're joking with me, right? Why would I be joking? Because you are scum. That's why, you bitch-ass. Oh, really, Joey? I'm scum, Joey?
Order. Order in the court. You are out of order.
You're out of order.
Great. Wow.
Coming up, we get to hear the defendant's side of the story, plus many more surprises.
So, Mr. Budden, you say that you never touched his sweater?
That's right. I'm from Jersey. I'm a real man. You think from Jersey got time to steal another man's sweater? We too busy stealing real rap like Molly and Feelings. Miss me with that.
Please, enlighten us from your point of view.
Alright, first off, let me state for the record that I did not steal his sweater. I had my own. He not the only who shop at Urban Outfitters. So I'm up at Summer Jam, and I got off stage not too long ago. I'm in the green room, just looking around at all these clowns back there who got the audacity to call themselves rappers. So fast forward about 30 minutes into the future, and I see Emo Man over here show up, and I see that as my cue to take off. Scary. Come again? Speak up and use your grown man voice, you soft-throated. Look, I'll just say it. Drake only playing sweater games with me to distract you from the truth.
And what truth is that?
That he's trash.
Objection!
Overruled.
Oh, that's crazy.
Now that I got the world's attention, this is a declaration for some I'm done with all these little boys out here copying one another, trying to make a single and I got one mission and one mission only, to make rap great again.
I will have none of this in my courtroom.
Gentlemen, I'm gonna level with you. This has been an absurd case, but I'm ashamed to say it's not the worst to come through here. Before I make my decision, is there any last statements either of you have?
I'd like to call myself to the stand, Your Honor.
Any objections?
So you see, your worshipfulness, after I walked out of the bathroom, I saw Mr. Budden give his sweater to Drake, and then they kissed each other on their lips with their tongue.
I told you
how
Joseph,
you did
I
was
was
wrong,
busy.
Aubrey.
I would
We'd
get back
have a
to you
real
when I had
connection,
time,
but
and
you
I
just
just
wouldn't
never
listen.
hear from you
And
again.
now look where we're at.
I motion to dismiss this case.